Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. We're up here on the big lake today. It's a crack of dawn, ready to get the day rolling. Glad you're here with me for this fishing adventure. I'm going to start off by throwing this Wake Z floating wake bait. Check that out. Fish Azuma. I got this through Bassmooch. We're gonna give this a shot. Never tried one before. There it is right there. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the support. My name's Alan, and ready to get this day started. All right, let's get it rolling. I'll be using some Sunline 12-pound to a mono leader, and I'll show you the setup in just a second. Man, it is a cool, very cool morning, but I can see the fish working along the bank here, so hopefully we'll get a topwater strike. That's one thing here in Texas, you can fish topwater just about year-round. Some people would argue against that, but I've done it. It's doable. All right, let's get the fishing started. Throwing this on the black bass by St. Croix. Oh yeah, it's got a nice wiggle to it. I love wake baits. Check that out. It's got a nice rattle. My favorite one is the Bomber Shallow A. And it's not even close. I love that thing. So I'm going to run it along this little shoreline here. It doesn't take much. Oh yeah, check that out. We're gonna run it along my little seam here. This is where I love testing the wake baits. Yeah, here in Texas you can throw topwater year-long. I know people are like, what? You can't do that? Yep, even in the winter. Yeah, this is a nice little wake bait right here. Got this on the loose speed spin 300 right here. Technically the 30H in this model, but man, this thing is awesome. Easy to throw. It just glides right on the surface. That's the other thing is, even though we're in winter here, people are still getting the boats out. this thing is awesome. I guess I need to get a little close-up on the color of it. Go to Bassmooch and pick one up. Bassmooch is also where I get my sunblock. It's like a cream, SPF 50. Oops, I got this one hung up a little. There we go. We got the shorebirds down here. They don't even, they don't mind that I'm here fishing. I don't know if you can see them right along there. That's one thing I love about these winter days is you get these cool, crisp, cold, crisp mornings. Look at those carp scales. A couple things. Either somebody caught one and picked it apart right there, cleaned it, or two, one washed up and a raccoon or a coyote chewed it up and hauled the carcass back into its area there, which is totally possible. Man, this Wake Z, this thing is awesome. From Azuma. I'm having fun throwing this. I had a carp come right up in here close. And then I had a gar about 2 feet out. I've got some big gar here. So I'm fishing this, crank, 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 and I just kill it. Man, it makes a nice sound. And that wake is really nice. It's good stuff right there. I did some fishing on that other shoreline over there a couple weeks ago, and nothing. Not much really doing on that side. These little shad are flickering around here. So it's shallow right in here, and then it dives down to 10, 15, and then 20 feet. One thing about topwater guys is I love is when the gar come up to the surface and a topwater comes by it, they can't stand it. They'll just snap and snap at it. I got a couple of videos of one where I had a gar take four swipes, 4 shots at a whopper plopper. And that was pretty crazy. All right, let me get this out of here so I don't have any snag issues. Oh, check out the little bait fish. See them right there? Those are like little mosquito fish. Still dealing with the mud here. But this is a perfect place to test lures. Yeah, this is fun to throw. All right, this one's gonna be a keeper for me for sure. All right, guys, on the Wake Z, I was looking at this little footprint through here where a freshwater clam had been working, and all of a sudden, bang! Let's check him out. Ooh, check that out, man. That's a nice find right there on that Wake Z. Check it out. That's good stuff. There he is. Oops. Fumble. Come on. There we go. My hands are, you get that cold, numb feeling. There he is, right there. All right, off he goes. Let me show you this clam. So, you can see the trail right there. And there he is, he's putting his foot out and he's walking along. I was looking at that because he was inching. I was trying to see if he was actually moving. And then all of a sudden, bang! On that Wake Z. All right, guys, that was a nice little hybrid right there, a wiper. There are white bass in here too. Largemouth. We got drum. So I got to give this thing 2 thumbs up for this lure. Head over to Bassmooch and pick one up. They got a lot of great colors. I like this one because I really like a chartreuse bottom, a white or a black for my wake baits. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. This is like one giant flat and then it dives down. So if anybody's hunting or cruising, it's going to be right along this little stretch here. Right there is where it starts to drop off. So what I do is I just let it sit there for a little bit. Sometimes I don't. Ooh, did you see that? Sometimes as soon as it hits the water, I start cranking. Honestly, I've caught them both ways. I know people freak out. You gotta let it sit there. Not always. Man, this thing's got some great action, guys. Check that out. Yep. 2 thumbs up for me. I'm sold on these. I think the shorebirds are getting ticked at me now because now they move way down there since I keep moving along the shore here. Wouldn't that be something if a big gar came up and just hammered it? There we go. All right, guys. Go to Bassmooch, check it out. It's a great little lure. The Azuma Wake Z. It's got great castability. It's nice and dense. It's got great buoyancy to hold that line that it's at. You can burn it. It's not going to blow out. All right, guys. Until next time. I will see you then. Go check one of these out. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.